Flint, Michigan is a one-of-a-kind American city, a place so deeply rooted in American culture that it changed the way people lived all around the world for almost an entire century. There aren't many cities out there that have impacted modern society the way that Flint has. My name is Matt Whitbrodt. I'm the director of In Like Flint. If you've watched the news at all over the last 6 months, you've probably heard about our water crisis. This film is a way to say thank you and give back to my community.
Of the water supply in Flint, Michigan has sparked outrage across the country.
Instead, to water drawn from the local Flint River. People right away said the water tasted bad, it smelled bad, it felt bad on their skin.
People breaking out in rashes, losing hair.
Of the water supply in Flint, Michigan has sparked outrage across the country.
Worst crisis in modern times. Certainly the largest disaster in decades in this country.
The only job that's more important to me is the job of father. And I know that if I was a parent up there, I would be beside myself that my kid's health could be at risk. That's why over the weekend I declared a federal emergency in Flint, to send more resources on top of the assistance that we've already put on the ground.
You expect when you turn on your water, you expect it to be drinkable. And you've been told for almost 2 years that it's safe. So there's significant trauma in our community, so we are definitely trying to instill hope.
Here's the Flint.
Flint. Here.
Moment, so I think we need a countdown from 3, 2, 1.
I've been researching and shooting this film for over 2 years now. I'm here to tell our story and give a voice to our natives. When the water in the faucet started coming out brown in my own mother's kitchen, the next thing I know, my friends and family are having health issues. I knew I needed to start looking for answers.
No, we just think we got a water main break down here.
A main break? What does that mean exactly?
The system in Flint's on average 80 to 100 years old.
Can you tell me anything else about the
He's
about the
pipe?
pipe?
Me up now for already talking to you.
Really?
Yep.
That's bullshit, man.
That's what he just told me.
I was a part of the very first water protest that took place in the city back in the summer of 2014.
You know, and this arguing and bickering back amongst each other, that's not going to solve anything. I need some relief yesterday.
But I just hate to see the city of Flint and the conditions that's going on, the water and everything else.
You cannot shut up. You cannot let people shut you up. And education and knowledge is the key.
Now everyone knows. There's been a federal emergency declared in our city, yet we're still being poisoned through political process that is holding up fixing the issues. The goal of this film is to positively impact our culture. In Like Flint is important because it's going to tell the truth about what's going on in our city. Everyone brings up Michael Moore when I tell them about this film. He's a revolutionary filmmaker who I've studied thoroughly. He was sick and tired of watching his friends and family suffer and his hometown being destroyed by decisions made from people who didn't even live there. So right now, I'm going through the same thing that Michael Moore was going through in the 1980s. I'm driven by the love I have for my city and my community. I want to be a part of the solutions. And, I want to be a part of finding the answers. Let's strive to be like the innovators, creators, and great inventors that built our city. This film is about compassion and empathy. An entire city needs our help, especially the youth. We are showing kids that they can accomplish anything they want in this world, even overcoming the lead poisoning that they've been getting from drinking the water in their homes and in their schools. They have been told that their brains and their bodies have been irreversibly damaged by this situation. I mean, can you imagine as a kid having to deal with that? The youth needs to know that Flint, Michigan has produced people who took their experiences in Flint and went on and changed the world. We want to encourage them and let them know that they can do the same thing.
Don't let your current reality define you. Your current reality changes the second you decide it does. Where you are right now doesn't have to be where you remain forever. Just because your surroundings look bleak doesn't mean that the future ahead of you is bleak. You understand what I'm saying?
But unless you work hard, unless you take it on yourself
Unless you do it yourself, no one is going to do it for you.
I've been lucky enough to get a mentor named Rob Allen Martin while studying film directing at the Academy of Art University. He is the CEO at Soulgate Studios in Oakland, California. Rob has been directing and producing narrative and documentary films for over 20 years.
I could see the passion Matt had for Flint, Michigan, the first day I had him in class at the Academy of Art University. I could also tell he was a storyteller. It was clear that the community where he grew up influenced him heavily. So one day Matt walked into my office to show me some footage of the documentary he was working on. But it was different than the documentary he set out to do. It was a much darker story of money, politics, and class. But that wasn't the story that Matt wanted to tell. He wanted to tell the story of the next chapter in Flint, Michigan's history. I'm very, very excited to help Matt produce In Like Flint.
Now we need your help. Your contributions will allow us to film crucial footage, as well as take us across the country to innovative cities with business models that we can learn from. Your contributions will help us finish this film the right way. Travel, our crew, final filming, editing, graphics, music, and licensing. So check out the rewards below and do what you can. If you can't contribute financially, please share this video with as many people as possible.
There's a lot of people telling the story of Flint's water crisis now. But Matt was there when it all started. And as a result, he has the evolution from the very beginning, before the news broke. So join us. Make this happen. In Like Flint.
My goal is to deliver to you the truest representation of what life is really like in Flint, and how we can build a better city for generations to come. Please, help us save Flint and potentially a city near you. I promise I'll give everything I have to it, and I won't let you down. Thanks for listening.